Hey, what's up, guys? So on my downtime, when I do have downtime, I tend to check out other people's YouTube videos, show my support, go to a couple of people that I'm cool with on YouTube, give them some thumbs ups, check out their videos, comment if I have anything to say on the subject, and so there's one YouTuber that I follow. His name is Roberto Cordero, and I'll link his channel in the description. He has some real good videos, guys. He talks about technology, talks about gaming, and just life in general. But anyways, he did a recent video about his friend losing an iPhone, and he asked, he basically asked a few questions that some of us really never thought about actually asking, which I thought was really good, and so I kind of wanted to add on to his video with my video. So, you lose your phone or someone steals your smartphone. And, of course, people have some sort of tracker on their phone. If you don't, I suggest you do. That way you can track where your smartphone is. And this is not only just to Android or just to iOS or Windows Mobile. This is for all. If you have a way of tracking your phone, that should be enabled. But in order for you to track your phone has to remain on. So one question that he asked that, I feel, I agree with on him, is that why is it with smartphones, you can power off the smartphone without having to enter a password or a PIN for the lock screen? First off, before we even jump into that, I honestly feel strongly that if you have a smartphone, you should have some sort of security to enabled so people can't get into your phone that you don't want them in your phone. Whether it's using a fingerprint scanner with your biometric reader, or if it's using a 4-digit PIN, password, or even using that pattern to unlock. And if you have LG devices, then the knock-knock feature will also suffice. But I feel like people should enable those. But anyways, with those being enabled, why is it that the phone can still be powered off? That defeats the whole purpose of being able to track a lost or stolen phone if whoever has the phone can power the phone off. I know this firsthand, as I stated, in previous videos in the past, that I actually got robbed at gunpoint for one of my phones. And I know firsthand, they're not going to, the first thing they're going to do is they're going to pull the SIM card out and throw it, okay? And then they're going to power off the phone, take the battery out. If it has a removable battery, if it doesn't, they're just going to power off the phone. Now, they won't turn that phone on for a couple of days, okay? In my case, they didn't turn it on until like 4 days after. So, being able to power off the phone defeats the purpose of having a tracker, because if the phone's off, you can't track it. So that's something I think that needs to be changed in all mobile tech operating systems. They need to disable the ability to power off the device. I know security apps like Cerberus has that feature in it. You can actually activate it, but it rarely works. When I had Cerberus on my phone and I put, disable power, the power off from lock screen, you were still able to power off the phone. But that needs to be disabled. That's a feature that should have been implemented years ago and is still not being implemented and should be implemented now. Another thing he talked about, though, was like, since you can't power off the phone, if you're tracking your phone for it being lost or stolen, whatever software you use, it should trigger kind of like I don't want to say a sleep mode, but where it uses less battery. So eventually it just shuts down all of the processes except for tracking, and barely uses any battery, so the phone will remain on and have a good amount of life to be tracked and found. Kind of like a sleep mode. And if that was enabled in Android, that would be cool. Even in iOS or Windows Mobile, that would actually be really cool, because then, if you go home to your computer or to a tablet, you log into your security software and you begin tracking it as a lost phone or a stolen phone, instantly just go into like a power save mode, like a super power save mode, and allow the phone to be tracked. And if the person who has the phone is trying to power off the phone will not power off. Even so much that it would be nice if they implement some sort of trickery, like where the display shuts off, making them think that the phone is powered off, and it's not actually powered off. It's just in a deep power save mode where the only thing that is getting enough juice from the battery is the GPS antenna, so it can be tracked. That would actually be nice. So anyways, guys, that's just my thoughts about Android security and just mobile software security in general. And feel free to add on your thoughts and comments in the bottom of this video. I'm pretty interested to see what you guys say, and you guys will see me in the next one. Bye, guys.